It's 2019 and I'm on the road. I'd just spent a few days in and around Broken Hill and it was time to move on. I had decided to revisit White Cliffs and have another quick look at Wilcannia. It's the 30th of April. Alan Albert would have been 98 today. Tony Marie, I think, is 45 today. Been a pleasant night here last night. Bit of traffic going past. There are a couple of trucks coming up the hill. We might wait until they go past. They're going to go past me anyway. Only little fellas, but still. They're trucks. We're 18k out of Wilcannia. I've got the choice of turning off before I get there and going straight up to White Cliffs, or going into town first. And I'm sort of thinking I might do the turn off first. We go straight up to Wilcannia, straight up to White Cliffs. We're expecting rain tomorrow sometime. So it'd be an idea probably to maybe get the White Cliffs thing out of the way before it rains, if indeed that's what happens. We copped rain in that area when Mum and Joan were with me in 2007, and that white stuff up there gets very, very sticky. Okay, onwards. And it is 9:40, so 20 to 10. I get into this habit of turning the generator on, and an hour later having a look to see that I actually haven't turned on the charger. So as a result, I've wasted an hour of fuel. I mean, I have been using it to a degree, but I didn't need to use the generator to get that power because I could have used the inverter. Anyway, give yourself a good kick in the bum and get on with life. Watching Sky Weather last night, they said there's been some rain through here in the last week. Look at that water out there. Probably around about an inch, I reckon. I suppose there might be areas that would have more. There would have been areas who had less too, I'd say. Okay, we have just turned off the Barrier Highway onto the Opal Miners highway, and this is 110 kilometres up the road here to White Cliff. Interesting, there's sort of cave or holes in the ground, sort of like indentations in the ground. They've got no water in them at all, and then just right alongside of them you see one that's full. The ones alongside of it got little channels running into it, not much water in them, but the other one full. Strange. Bit of water here on the side of the road. Good bit of water. Well, so far this road is fabulous. It's the best piece of road I've driven on in a few days. So far. Let's not open our mouths too wide. Sheep on the side of the road, yep. Bit of a stream there. Plenty of water in that lot at the moment. But we're about 20 odd K out from White Cliffs, and this certainly doesn't look like Opal country, does it? But then there are those hills ahead of us. Oh, one thing, it's quite glary out there. Whether that's the sky or what, I don't know, but it's certainly glary. This is Chinaman's Creek. There's a lot of reference to Chinaman around the country. A whole heap of signs along the way advertising that they're open. Southern Cross opal, Red Earth opal, open today. That's White Cliff ahead of us. So it was 12 years ago when I was here last. There's no high-rise buildings, so they haven't gone that way. There was an experimental solar farm out here way back. Bill's Tree Management. Right. There's the caravan park into the left. The school zone ahead of us. And there's the motel we stayed at there. This is the White Cliffs Hotel. The original, built on the same site, was burnt down in '68 and was rebuilt. Taken over by its current owner in '75. On the opposite corner of the street is the White Cliffs General Store. I believe that's the information centre. White Cliffs was the first, is an opal field, and it was the first major opal field in the world. In fact, it's the Paru-Darling National Park Visitor Centre. The hotel also offers motel accommodation, and there are a number of very comfortable dongas out the back, and quite reasonably rated as well. We managed to get 2 rooms in a donga with king-size beds and TVs in each room, $120 for the night. And this is the motel section at the back of the hotel. This is one of the opal mining setups. It's an underground hotel and motel up here, as well as an opal souvenir place. Well, we picked the right day to come here because it's Sunday, so the place is closed. Meanwhile, of course, it's a very friendly place. Everybody invites you into their homes. If you see what I mean.
That's true. Oh, the 2 eagles. 1, 2.
This is a panoramic view of, a slightly aerial view anyway, of White Cliffs. Yeah, this is Jock's place. As you can see, White Cliffs places are underground. Well, some of the places are underground. And this is one of them.
To go through, take photos, videos, you do what you like in here. Now I do the tour then you come back on your own. There's no rushing or tearing in here.
I see.
And you buy a big opal up the top there, did you?
Yeah, which is most of the time I do.
All the time. Now these are my two favourite ones. Sheffield England bread cutter. Now these are cutting the bread. And even though the thickness of the bread are cut are nothing new, and that's a micrometre for scales, once, buds and onions. Read that bit there and they'll tell you the history of that.
What make is your dog?
It's a bits and piecer.
All right.
It's a bitser. Yes, there's no thoroughbreds in this town, believe.
So that's opal in there, is it?
Yeah, that's only thin, no good, no value.
Oh, I see.
It's too thin and no colour. That's what's stopping there.
Yeah.
If I thought it was going to make opal, I'd be digging down trying to sell it to you.
Digging it out as well.
See you coming down here, see the slide coming down the big dip?
All right, yep.
There's your vertical, and your vertical.
Yep, yep.
See that break in the ground, that's a level for White Cliff. But you do get a thicker level.
Right.
Now this is what you read in the opal books, the geologists will tell you. And also know in the Bible, when your slide comes in from that angle there, your level comes in.
Okay, this ahead of us is, they're all solar panels, and this was set up in the early 80s as an experiment to capture the solar rays and to generate electricity for the town. It's since been used in other areas, but this was the pioneer for it. This way to the White Cliffs Underground Motel, it says. There's the solar farm over there. Yeah, I understand this solar farm here was an experiment at the time, using the solar dishes. Well, something I don't remember them telling us when we were here in 2007, but the solar generator power station ceased generating in 2005. They had updated by that point in time to a new system. It started in 1981. It was an experiment. It was the first solar farm in Australia. Apparently White Cliffs gets more solar radiation than anywhere else in Australia, according to the blurb. Now, I'm not going to go up to any of the mine things because it means then I've got to turn the caravan around and I'm a very heavy vehicle bypass that runs right beside the school. Interesting. So that's White Cliff. As I said, we went down the mine. We went to a mine when we were here in 2007, so I'm not over fussed about doing that again. Lady Sarah's sitting there all lonesome. Okay. .93 to Wilcannia. I thought it was 100 and something. Oh well. I'll accept 93. There's a single lane bridge down here that I thought we'd film going the other way, but we didn't. I imagine it gets pretty darn wet in here. All the signs have been blanked out or aren't there any longer. Bunker Creek it's called. And there's a station on this side of it. Actually one on the other side as well. See how much water's been through there. Missed it. Okay, that's lunch out of the way. It's 1:27. And we're back on the road again. Been studying the map and I don't know whether it's maybe time to start heading north. Looking for places where I haven't been. Most of it's probably further south and I'm not inclined to go south at the moment. So we go to Cobar and then there's a couple of ways up to Burke and then we go around through Lightning Ridge or we go up the other way up through Cunnamulla and back across to Ulake, Quilpie, across to Windora, up to Longreach, Winton, up and then back across towards from there. So yeah, a few different thoughts. Okay, back in Wilcannia and it's just gone 2:15. So made the time I thought we would. It's got 400 kilometres on the tank of juice, so that wasn't too bad either. It was on the big tank. However, we are now going to need to refill that again. Well, there's not a lot happening in Wilcannia. Wow. Says the pharmacy's open. Straight on to Burke. The hospital's down the street down here. Wilcannia Golf Club. That's the Wilcannia Hospital. Wilcannia tourism map. Gee whiz. It's the golf club. Where's the course? Some municipal chambers. Heck, there's more life in Traralgo than what there is here. Post office. Old Queen's Head Hotel on this side, on the right hand side. Courthouse. Police station. This place is a disaster area. Is there diesel out here or not? So that's Wilcannia. And the Darling River will be bone dry. Bone dry. Oh, there's a bit of water right at the bottom of it. Probably from about a couple of inches the other night. I think these rivers used to be major waterways. And these towns were major ports. Were ports along the river. Down the Darling River floodplain. $259 to Cobar, $99 to Emdale. Warrawong Caravan Park Cabins. Cool. Sure the caravan parks will be doing big business here at the moment, that's for sure. This area we're running through at the moment is all part of the Darling River system. There was a whole heap of bridges and areas that are very obviously that get flooded sometimes. We're out of it now, but coming up the Cartagena rest area. Whether it's any good for us or not, we're about to find out, I guess. We're in the McCulloch Range at the moment. That looks alright, maybe. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.